Do you think if Batman was added to Jaws that it becomes a better movie?
He's going to throw batarangs at it?
There's so many choices, Nicholas. He has his own bat submarine. It would be a rather quick movie, probably.
Oh, what?
Excellent pull. That might be the best one you've ever done. Hello, everyone. Malignant is great.
I'm Nick Iricchio.
And we are the Movie Knights.
Well, some of them.
If you're watching this, because you want to hear our uncensored,
unfiltered
thoughts and opinions about the world of movie and entertainment news, so kick back.
Relax.
And thank you for being a part of the conversation.
Got me there. I didn't know what was going to happen.
You got to get it in once per episode.
You're going to keep throwing me off?
Yeah. It'll happen randomly. Like one day I'll be like, hey, let's cut to a graphic, and it's just going to say Malignant is great.
You go, we actually have a video clip this time, and it's just the whole movie.
I would love to just start playing it and see how long it takes for you to be like, oh, fuck, this is Malignant.
Oh, this is just the whole movie.
I am going to do that. As soon as we get the technology, I will do that.
We have the power. We have the technology.
We do. We have a lot of fun things to talk about today.
We do.
And I think more fascinating conversations happen when two people disagree on something.
I think Malignant's great.
No. Let's talk about the trailer for Scream 5.
You mean Scream?
For Scream, all caps. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I didn't like it.
Why? Film is subjective. Why didn't you enjoy the trailer, Nicholas?
You know, I've seen 1 and 2.
Right, you haven't seen 3 and 4.
I've not seen 3 and 4. And I think regardless of if it's a sequel, I think there should still be elements in it that entice newer audiences.
By the way, we're just talking about the trailer, not the movie, because obviously we haven't seen the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, like, for example, the Halloween trailer
mm-hmm.
from 2018, which is a sequel to the original.
Mm-hmm.
You watch that one, and the trailer gives you there's a killer. You found out now there's a survivor. They tell you that, and now he is loose, and she wants him dead. This trailer didn't really give me any of that. It's all of a sudden this guy is calling, right? One, they show the whole, not the whole, obviously, opening thing, but the whole, right? Like,
well, maybe they didn't.
Maybe they didn't, but like that's always the big thing of the Scream franchise. And
yeah.
They didn't even get like I don't think they got like a name, you know? Because don't they get like, isn't Sarah Michelle Gellar one? Isn't Drew Barrymore one?
Well, the person who dies at the beginning of, or at least in the trailer, was she's gonna be in something really big, or she is something already really big. But she's not. She's not like a movie star. But
I didn't recognize. I didn't recognize her. So
in the comments, let us know who that is, because the name is leaving me and my phone's over there. Well, I have an iPad. What the fuck am I doing? You keep talking, and I'll pull up who that is.
And then it shows Dewey.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't tell you that it's Dewey. But like a new line, it's like, all right, there's this disheveled man calling someone, and then it cuts. And she's like, "Of course I have a gun. I'm Sidney Prescott." It doesn't. You know it watching it, right? But again, like the Halloween trailer, I'll say, says like you're the granddaughter of was it Laurie Strode?
Yeah.
She survived Michael Myers. It doesn't imply that she survived that from it. And then it randomly cuts later on, and Courtney Cox is there, who's in all of them, but it just kind of randomly cuts, and it's like, you ready for this? And it's like, okay, Courtney Cox is in this, if you don't know the character she is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like the movie's trying, it feels like the movie's, because like Halloween, right?
Yes.
I feel bad comparing it to, but like I'm just using that as a base.
Mm-hmm.
Like Halloween, it centers on Laurie.
Yeah.
This one doesn't. This one feels like it's centering on Ghostface.
Mm-hmm.
It wants to showcase all the original actors returning, and then introduce all these new kids to like create a new franchise out of it. And I don't think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna be too much.
I think that that's not what it's trying to do. I think what it's trying to do, I think the reason why the movie isn't called Scream 5, even though by all accounts and just from the words of the director, like, no, this is a sequel to Scream 4, like it's the 5th Scream movie, is they're marketing it differently than they marketed Halloween, because Halloween was very much so marketed as this is a sequel to the first movie. And so in those trailers, you have to constantly say, like, that happened a long time ago, and then that's all that happened, because now we're here. And I feel like in this movie, they made Scream 5, but the studio, because the Scream franchise has gone like this financially, so they're probably thinking to themselves, if we call this movie Scream 5, a bunch of people who don't know what Scream is are just going to go, 5? I haven't even seen 1, 2, 3, and 4. What the hell? So then they're just marketing this as a new movie, Scream. And the trailer is made for people who have no idea what this is at all. And they clearly there's a history because he says it's happening again and this stuff, and you can kind of put together. Yeah. And I feel like just showing Dewey, Gail, and Sydney in the trailer was more of a just for the fans. Yeah. Like, hey, look, they're in this movie. It's a sequel. But the rest of the trailer was created for people who just have no idea what Scream is or are curious about it, and since it's just called Scream, they'll more entice them to go see the movie more.
I get that.
But I hate that it's called Scream. I wish it was called Scream 5.
I feel like also, but like, if we take those grievances that I have with it aside, it gave me, I felt like there was no sustenance to the trailer other than Ghostface is back, or someone is being Ghostface, and they're killing. I will... Yeah, like, I feel like...
I completely see why the trailer doesn't work for you. I completely see it.
Like, like, I feel like the new iterations of these movies, whether it's a sequel like Halloween, full-on reboot like Chucky, Child's Play, they're always trying to kind of do something like a little different, but it's still kind of at the root. Yeah. Like, with Halloween, you have now Laurie's older and, like, defends she has a family, and, like, there's this whole element to it. There's, like, the documentary crew and everything like that. And then, like, with Child's Play, it was just a new take entirely. This is just copy and paste, it feels like.
Okay. I see that. The reason why the trailer worked for me, before I get into that, Jenna Ortega, who plays the girl in the opening, she was young Jane on Jane the Virgin. But the big thing she's going to be in is she's the new Wednesday Addams for the Tim Burton TV show.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, yeah, so she is someone here.
Yeah. But, not Drew Barrymore status, not, that I'll give you. But the reason why the trailer worked for me is because this is the first Scream movie without Wes Craven. And this is the first Scream movie since 2011. So it'll be 10 years.
Did he direct all 4? Okay.
And there were a lot of questions in the air as to, is this even going to feel like a Scream movie without Wes Craven? Is this even going to feel like it's going to be the same thing? And I think what this trailer was trying to let people like me know is... It's a Scream movie. Like, don't worry. And so that's why I think the trailer worked for me on that level. Was just seeing things like, oh, yes, it's a Scream movie. Yeah. Now, they do give away some things in the trailer that I'm not thrilled about, like stuff I would have been surprised to see in the movie. Like, Sydney goes to the house. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I would have loved to have seen that in the theater. But maybe there's more surprises, I'm sure. I mean, there's going to be a twist. It's picture Knives Out. Yeah. And Halloween. And that's what the Scream franchise is. Yeah. And so there's going to be a cool twist and surprises.
So someone
in it.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Great tagline. But so the trailer worked for me on that level because I got to see familiar characters. I got to see new characters. And it let me know that this is a Scream movie. We know Wes Craven is gone, but don't worry. It's the Ready or Not director saying, we got this. Yeah. It's all good.
I have I love Ready or Not. Yeah. And I think... I'm going to see the movie, and I hope that there's other the posters have been great, and I hope we get another trailer that maybe gives us a little more and is a little better. But I'm going to be there, but it didn't get me hyped like other movie trailers have.
I gotcha. I personally loved it, but I understand why you didn't love it. Yeah. crazy internet. People can do that. What do you guys think about the new Scream trailer? Let us know in the comments below. Now let's talk about a trailer we both liked. The new Hawkeye trailer.
New Hawkeye trailer was great.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that show.
A minute long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick little teaser. It told us we're going to get 2 episodes.
I'm excited about that.
On November 24th. Yeah. I'm very excited about that as
Mm-hmm.
well. We will be doing reactions on the Movie Knights channel. I love Jeremy Renner.
Yes.
Love Haley Steinfeld.
Yes.
Love Linda Cardellini, which we finally got to see in this
got
trailer.
Confirmation she's in it.
A lot of the stuff they showed was just more stuff from the first trailer. And
Extended look at the musical.
Yep. I have a feeling that that's all they're going to show us.
Yeah.
Which makes me think that there's some surprises on the show, which makes me think recent rumors and leaks about it are definitely true. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. But yeah, I really liked the trailer. Yeah. I think it's going to be fun as hell. I am really looking forward to exploring more of him as Ronin, which I know they said we would see in the show. Mm-hmm. And yeah, there's not a whole lot more to say other than I think it looks great and I can't wait to watch it. Yeah. Because when they announced all the shows initially, his was one I was really looking forward to. And I can't wait. And all the shows have been dynamite so far. So
they're marketing it as fun.
Yeah.
And I hope
Christmas fun.
I hope it is fun.
Yeah.
And it looks fun, but I hope it's not, you know what I mean? Like, I hope it has this kind of, the vibe of the trailers is what I want as the show.
Yeah.
Which I think they're going to give us, because I don't think they would market. Marvel's usually really good about marketing tonally, I think.
Yeah.
So I think if this wasn't supposed to be a fun little Christmas, they wouldn't have.
Yeah, because I think the last time they made that mistake was with Age of Ultron, and then they were like, never doing that again. Yeah,
exactly. So I don't think they would do that.
Yeah. Yeah, but no. What do you guys think of the new Hawkeye teaser? Are you excited about Hawkeye? You get to watch 2 episodes at once. Let us know down below in the comments. Also, the only main big story we have to talk about today, and we're going to talk about some other fun things too, but the only main story we're going to talk about right now is we've been following here the IATSE or IATSE.
Yes. The
crew members of everything in production and the union might go on strike. Well, we have an update. In all the major trades, it's reporting that they have now set a date for a strike if the terms are not met. And it's sooner rather than later. It's going to be this Monday.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So unless an 11th hour deal can be made, Monday, October 18th at 12:01 a.m., all workers on crews on film and television, part of that union, are going to stop working.
So how much is that everything?
Everything.
Everything
that you care about following.
Yeah, fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
We could still make a dumbass movie if we wanted to.
Hell yeah.
Hell, we could make the crossover between No More Safe Haven and Vinny and Vincent that I've always wanted to do and just have 2 Ians. That's all I've ever wanted.
Everyone always wants 2 Ians.
Yes.
That has big implications, doesn't it? There's no way they don't reach a deal, right? Crazier things have happened.
I'm getting scared by how close it's getting. I genuinely think that the other unions and the people who they're striking against, the studios, I feel like they think that they're bluffing. And
they're going to call their
bluff
at least for a week.
Because on how big of a thing this is. So if they do go on strike, what we're going to see is individual studios going to crew members, I am assuming, saying like, hey, come back, we'll give you this, and this, but we just need to keep working.
Yeah.
And then they'll say yes or no. Probably no, because they're unionized in their strike. Or we'll immediately get a, hey, sorry, here's this, and this.
Yeah. If the strike goes through, it's not longer than a week.
There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah.
You know, hell, they just announced that they started filming Secret Invasion, and it's like, well, great, you're going to film for a weekend. And then...
God damn it.
I know you just want that show so bad.
Damn. Have they started Armor Wars yet? Tell me Armor Wars is in effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that we'll have an interesting show on Monday, won't we?
Yeah.
Or Tuesday, I guess.
Yeah, because we're filming Monday, but we're going to have a really interesting show next week, seeing how that goes. Because I read about some of the things, like that there are reasons why they're striking, and like it's pretty fucked. I mean, I knew how hard it is to work on a set, like a professional set like that, but like some of it is like they don't have required meal breaks, and they don't have a set time in between when they leave and start work.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were like, even 8 hours. But then what happens a lot of the time is you shoot from 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. and then you start the next day at 6 a.m. again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, and they're not getting breaks. Like what?
Yeah.
The hell, something's got to change about that. And they're all thinking like, oh well, shooting a movie, we have to get this one shot because this actor is not going to be here for that long. And they're like, tough shit. Like, I'm fucking tired. And then I saw a great thing that said, they're saying they don't want to pay for. Because, if you cut down the work day and then you take those hours, you're just adding days to the shooting schedule. And they're like, that's going to get really expensive. And they're like, okay, what would you rather have? Another shoot day where everyone's well rested and eaten and ready to go? Or you having to reshoot things because someone made a mistake because they were tired?
Yeah.
Because you guys don't talk about how often that happens because they don't want to admit that that's what happened. But that happens all the time. And it's like more expensive than just adding another shoot day.
Yeah.
And it's just like.
So do you think we're going to start seeing essentially like a set schedule? Like every film, movie, whatever, you film from 8 a.m. to
something
1 a.m.
We're going to see something like that.
And then lunch is from 12 to 1.
Yeah. I don't know. We're going to see something like that. Movies might take longer to shoot. Oh, well, actors can use that to negotiate salaries. I think it's going to be fine. Yeah. But I do think the strike doesn't last longer than a week. If it lasts longer than a week, I'm going to go get a job because they're going to hire anybody to go make those movies.
That's true, yeah.
I'll be like, I'll hold your fucking light. No problem.
Done and done. You want to pay me 10 cents? All right.
Fine.
All right. My name's on Marvel.
Yeah. My name's on the credits of this movie. Fucking A. I'll go do it. No problem. But yeah. Lots of crazy stuff happening with the strike, guys. What do you guys think about this? Have you been following it? Anything you want to add to the conversation, please let us know down below. I love reading the comments. I actually do like reading the comments, even the mean ones. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for Rumors of the Roundtable. And this time Nick did that thing again where he doesn't tell me what the rumor is.
I do. I actually have a few rumors if you want to do a few because I have a few different things going on right now.
Let's go. Yeah. Hit me.
All right. So actually, I will say one of them he does know. And that is some rumored castings coming from Sony.
Yes. Yes. Again, rumors.
Rumors, just speculation, everything like that, but big implications. One is for Null, the symbiote god.
Yes. I'm familiar.
Yes. I don't know what project he would be appearing in, if that is a Null movie, because that's how Sony does things.
I assume a Venom movie.
I would assume too, but Sony. And the rumored casting speculation tied to that is Viggo Mortensen. Which there's no way hell, right?
There's no way.
So
I mean, I would love it. Don't get me wrong, but there's no way.
No. The other one is for Madame Web, which why we're getting that movie, I still don't know. I don't know how that movie works. But
who knows?
What's interesting is she's always portrayed as very old, right? And all that. Blind, I think, right? Mm-hmm. And these casting choices are on the younger side with Jennifer Lawrence and Anya Taylor-Joy. So that's...
There's something that the Movie Knights fans need to know right now. I love Anya Taylor-Joy. Not only because she's obviously gorgeous looking. At least I think so. Mm-hmm. She's a phenomenally talented actress. Yes. And he can attest for me, I was a huge fan of hers before the fucking Queen's Gambit came out. Mm-hmm. I loved her in Thoroughbreds.
Split.
Yep, and Split. And I'm like, we had a conversation of who's some of the best people working today, and I said, Anya Taylor fucking Joy.
Yep, you said she's going to...
Yep, and then Queen's Gambit came out. It was the most vindicated I've ever felt in my whole life.
And then she...
Yep, and I knew it was going to happen.
Yep. So those are those. I thought that was some interesting left field castings.
Very, very interesting.
The other rumor, nothing too major here, but it has to do with the Batman.
Okay.
And its runtime.
Ooh.
Apparently, people are saying that this bitch is close to like 3 hours.
That wouldn't shock me.
Yeah.
Just because audiences have accepted pretty long Batman films.
Yeah.
Recently.
Mm-hmm. I'm on board. I think that's good world building time, and I have faith in Matt Reeves. But I mean, give me a 6-hour Batman movie for all I care.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Excuse me.
You're good.
Jesus, it wouldn't surprise me if we're pushing 2:30, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah,
wouldn't surprise me at all. Because I assume when it's 2:30, people assume that's close to 3 hours.
Yeah, probably.
When I say close to 3 hours, I mean like 3 hours.
3 hours, yeah.
But,
I say 252.
Yeah, like that's pushing 3 hours. Yeah. But I think a lot of people's definition is 230 above. And that doesn't shock me.
Not at all, but it'd be cool.
Yeah, both Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises, Batman v Superman.
Yeah, it's probably 2.5, close to that.
We're all.
There is a rumored title now for the Spider-Verse sequel.
Oh, yes.
I don't believe it's been confirmed. I think it's all speculation as of right now.
Okay.
Until I see a major source saying it. But it would be called Spider-Verse. Or no, sorry. Yeah. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
So into the Spider-Verse. And then
into and out across. And the third one will be out of.
Yeah, right. Out of fucking off from the Spider-Verse. No, but that's interesting because of what we know about No Way Home.
Yes.
And
Venom, too.
Venom.
Let there be carnage. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think of the title?
I believe it 100%.
Yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
So do you think they're going to bring back some characters, or do you think we're going to get, like, fresh?
No, I think they'll definitely bring back Spider-Gwen.
Absolutely.
They'll bring back, Miles.
I'm surprised we're not going to get a Spider-Gwen movie.
And I think I wouldn't be shocked if we got Peter B. Parker.
Yeah.
I think those three are locks. Maybe we'll get Spider-Ham just because everyone loved him. I don't know if you get Nick Cage again, but I would love it very much so.
I'll tell you right now, I'd watch, and this just isn't even me being a fanboy, I would watch Spider-Man Noir and Spider-Ham movie. I think they could make that work.
I think so. Too. But I think we're going to get Spider-Man 2099, like they promised at the end of that one. And maybe a couple more. I wouldn't be shocked if we get animated versions of the three of them.
Ooh, the live action 3?
Mm-hmm.
If they are in No Way Home,
then they're 100%
in Spider-Verse too.
Yeah.
Probably a cameo.
Probably.
I don't think they'd be major players, but that would be interesting. Yeah. I don't know if we get Peter B. Parker. I feel like they wrapped his story out.
Maybe.
But we'll see.
We'll see. I like those rumors.
Yeah.
You know what we should do in the show sometime? It would be really difficult to do.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a task, but we should rank our top 10 favorite comic book movies.
Just across the spectrum?
Do you know how difficult that would be?
Oh.
Maybe 20.
You got to cap it. You got to do 10.
But that would be difficult. But yes, thank you for the rumors, and thank you guys for watching the edition of the show. Sorry there weren't that many stories. It was a slower end of the week, but the next show is going to be bonkers, especially if they do go on strike.
Yes.
So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please go down in the description below to follow us on all of our social medias and watch our short film, The Local. And if you are watching but you'd rather listen, you can find us on your podcasting app of choice. Just look up Movie Nights. And if you're listening to us, please go subscribe to us on YouTube. Anything you want to add, sir?
No.
Well then, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.